Chapter 23. His public life draws near. In the quiet solitude of the woodshed, Jesus sat alone at a workbench worn smooth by years of honest labor. The interior was filled with the familiar sense of freshly hewn wood and the tang of metal from his well-used tools. Dust motes danced in the slanting rays of sunlight that filtered through a small window. His hands, steady and determined, traced gentle patterns in the grain of a piece of cedar as he carved intricate designs into the wood, a silent conversation with the craft and with his own emerging destiny. At that moment, the heavy silence of focused work was broken by the soft creak of the shed door. Mary entered, her face radiant with both maternal love and quiet pride. In her hand, she carried a single perfectly ripe piece of fruit, a vibrant apple that glowed like a gem in the subdued light. With a tender smile, she approached her son, placing the fruit gently on the worn workbench beside him. "Eat, my son," she whispered. Her voice as warm and gentle as the fading sunlight. For a moment, the steady rhythm of his carving paused as he looked up into his mother's caring eyes, a silent exchange of love passing between them before he reached out and accepted the offering. The day slowly faded into the golden hues of late afternoon, and now Jesus walked alone along the banks of the quietly flowing river. His footsteps followed a gentle, meandering path beside the shimmering current. Lost in thought, he wandered, slowly, each step measured as if pondering the mysteries of life. Eventually, he came upon a venerable old tree standing in quiet solitude. Resting his weight against its rough bark, he allowed himself a moment of reflection. The soft murmuring of the water and the whisper of leaves overheard created a peaceful symphony, and in that tranquil pause, his eyes closed as he delved deep into his inner world, a meditation on hope, on duty, and on the destiny that lay ahead. Later, within the welcoming embrace of their humble home, Mary and Jesus gathered around a simple wooden table. The room was softly lit by the gentle glow of oil lamps, their light dancing upon the worn surfaces and casting long, comforting shadows. A modest meal had been prepared with care, a humble assortment of bread and fresh vegetables, and a small dish of stewed lentils. As they shared the food, there was a quiet intimacy in their conversation. Mary listened with tender attention as her son recounted the thoughts that had crossed his mind by the river. His words, filled with both wonder and the subtle weight of divine purpose, mingled with her own soft murmurs of encouragement and reflection. Between bites and shared smiles, a silent, luminous connection passed between them, an unspoken communion that spoke of love, learning, and the unfolding of a higher plan. The narrative of their days continued to expand beyond the confines of their home. In a small, crowded room in a village clinic, Mary and Jesus were seen together, once more this time in the service of others. They moved quietly among the sick, offering gentle care and compassionate words. Mary, with her healing touch and warm presence, soothed those in distress. Likewise, Jesus, his eyes bright with empathy and quiet authority, helped to heal and dress wounds and comfort the ailing. Their combined efforts filled the humble space with hope as neighbors and strangers alike found solace in their kindness. The soft murmur of their prayers and the tender ministrations they offered were a testament to the enduring spirit of love and service that had always defined their lives. Thus, from the solitary work of carving in the woodshed to the reflective walks along the river, and from sharing a simple meal to tending the sick in the village, the passage of time in Nazareth was marked by moments of quiet grace and profound significance.